What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this chilly Monday. I'm doing pretty good myself, and I hope you guys have had a very nice, relaxing weekend. I had a nice, relaxing weekend. It just went too fast as usual. Y'all know how that can be. Also, shout out to the Awakened One for sending me this particular story right here. Very peculiar number in this particular story right here, 144. And as we know in Revelations chapter 14, it talks about the 144,000 that will return with the Hamashiach on that great day. You understand? That will have the seal of his mark in their foreheads. You know, the ones it talks about that never defile themselves with women. Okay. Now I'm wondering by some chance that there's a correlation between these particular 144 slave graves, you understand, that was found in South Carolina. Okay. As its title says, it says South Carolina landowner to honor the 144 slave graves after discovery. Okay. I tell you, this is amazing to me. It's very intriguing. Now, to get into the story, this comes out of York, South Carolina. A 200-year-old grave site with nearly 150 buried slaves will soon become one of York County's newest historic locations. Andrew and Mary Lansby say the previous owner mentioned the possibility of a grave site on the 110-acre property when they bought it. After we agreed to purchase it, we asked permission to look around and found it. And we found about 12 field stones with an initial carve in each one, Andrew Lansby said. Okay, so basically what these people are finna do is turn this into some kind of money-making scheme, you know, for people to tour, you know, our ancestors' burial sites, basically. Okay, you know, that's what they do. But they in for a much more bigger surprise for those of them that don't know. They gonna answer to these very ones that this whole story is about eventually. Now, to continue here, it says, and their journey of uncovering history began with a team of archaeologists operating a ground penetrating radar and other tools. They were able to map the entire area. Okay, and here's a stone right here, and as you can see, it has this number 144. This is by no means no coincidence. I bet you it's not. Okay, now to continue, the research revealed a cemetery with 144 grave sites dating from 1780 to 1865. With the cemetery, the group also found the identity of the plantation. Yeah, this is something, man. I'm telling you. See, and like I say, now, as far as I'm concerned, there's no cemetery that should ever be, you know, that should never be disrupted or interrupted in any kind of way. You shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, moving around, moving things and digging up graves and all of that kind of stuff. But we know how these type of people get down, especially when they want to prosper off of something so sacred like this, a burial ground. Okay. Now, the number of grave sites, 144, may be hard to visualize. The Lansbys found a stone cutter to carve numbers into headstones to emphasize the magnitude of the discovery. Okay. And of course, they down here with their little working trucks and tools and stuff like that, and maps and all that. Okay. To continue, because we'll never know the names in here, that just wasn't recorded, he said. They've had a ton of support surrounding the project, including a Charlotte blacksmith helping to build a fence around the area. Okay. Well, believe you me, people, you will know the names one day. Okay. Wow. Right now, they're setting the stone for each grave and working to further preserve the area with organizations like Nation Forward Land Trust, a nonprofit organization dedicated to protecting open spaces, natural beauty, and the scenic heritage of the York County and South Carolina areas. Okay. Goes on to say here, and then we got all, like I said, all these little maps of burial plots and stuff like that, and with the little tools out there. You understand? And like I said, they really don't care nothing about our ancestors here and what have you in these plots, these unmarked graves, which happen to be 144,000. But it's all about prospering off of these people. All right, that's what it is. Okay, like I said, they will answer for this. They will. Now to continue, when I first learned that a few newly discovered grave sites had been uncovered, I knew immediately that something historic and significantly important was unfolding right before our eyes, said Steve Hamilton, executive director of Nation 4 Land Trust. I felt, as did the property owners, that this moment in time needed to be properly and respectfully documented, recorded, and preserved for this and future generations. Okay? Yeah, what you said, you saw an opportunity to make money. That's behind every motive what y'all do. All right? Now to continue, after 200 years of neglect, the nonprofit will host a ceremony on February 25th to acknowledge and celebrate the lives of the 144. I don't think we expected it to be where we are now, but I'm not surprised. We've ended where we are. Lazenby said. Okay. In conclusion, no, it's not conclusion yet, but an event next month will discuss the ancestors, and attendees will have the opportunity to visit the graveyard. Okay. Our keynote speaker, Dr. Corey D.B. Walker, interim dean of the School of Divinity and director of African American Studies at Wake Forest University. Okay. In conclusion, Q&A panels with the property owner and Nation 4 Land Trust, moderate by Eminem Wright of Our State magazine. Attendees will have the opportunity to visit the gravesite immediately following the program in homage to the 144. Nation Land 4 Trucks will extend 144 tickets to the public. Tickets are $75 beginning January 18th. Purchase tickets to the 144 honoring the lost ancestors at that right there, www.nation4landtrust.org/the144/. Okay. Out of respect for the property owners, organizations plan to announce the address of the grave sites and the 144 ceremony later. I hope y'all have a bad turnout, because like I said, all this is about is y'all prospering off of our ancestors as usual. It wasn't enough that, our ancestors who was forced into servitude, which y'all call slavery, you understand, picking cotton and doing all other kind of stuff for you, where y'all could get up and where we're down financially to this day. That wasn't enough. You still got to prosper off of their own burial sites. Oh, but wait. Have your time while you can, because I'm telling you, on that great day, you will answer for it. Like I'm saying, I hope don't nobody, much of anybody, so-called black folks, attend this crap right here. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation right here. I am interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.